Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through Cambridge International AS&E Level Mathematics Paper 3, Pure Mathematics 3, 970931 May June 2021. Let us move to the question. Question 1 says solve the inequality. This inequality is provided and this is insertion. I have inserted for explanation. I'll explain in a while. Now we can start with this one. We can take square on both sides. We are taking square for mod questions, so this will be squared and less than this side also. Basically we will remove the mod in when we are taking square. We will be taking this one, and this will be x plus 1 and squared, and we can open the square, so 2 square will be 4 and this one will be 3x minus 1 squared is less than square of this one will be a plus b squared will be a squared mean x squared plus b squared mean 1 squared 1 plus 2ab, so 2x. Further we can open this square as well, so it will be 4 into 9x squared a squared plus b squared will be 1 minus 6x 2ab is less than, we can shift these also to this side, so minus x squared minus 1 minus 2x is less than 0. Further we can multiply 4 into 9 will be 36x squared plus 4 minus this will be 24x and minus x squared and minus 1 minus 2x is less than 0. X squared we can add the like terms, so it will be 35x squared and x is 24 and 2 will be 26, so minus 26x, and further 4 plus 4 minus 1 will be plus 3 is less than 0. So we got this quadratic equation. We can find the solution for this quadratic equation. You can use factorization or quadratic formula, so I'm using calculator also. Mode 5 3, coefficient of x square is 35 and coefficient of x is minus 26 and constant is 3, so we'll get 3 by 5, so we can write 5x minus 3 and the second value will be 1 by 7, so we can write 7x minus 1 is less than 0. So these will be the solutions. We can write x is equal to 3 by 5, 3 over 5, and second solution will be x is equal to 1 by 7. So for these values we can check for the quadratic graph, and for the quadratic graph what we can do, we can quickly draw this one. So like 1 over 7 we can take over here, like 1 over 7, and the second value we can take over here, this will be 3 by 5, and in between we need less than 0, so less than 0, y value less than 0 will be for this portion of the curve, and our solution will be, our inequality will be for this section. And inequality we can write it as x is greater than, so x is greater than 1 over 7 and less than 3 by 5, so in between this one, from this to this x value will be our solution. Hopefully you understood this. Now the same, this type of questions, graph questions, inequality questions or transformation questions, better you should practice from different softwares which are available on the net. So I'm using a software, I'll show you. And if we switch to the software, this is the software which I'm using, and it is this is the equation I've written, and the left side of the equation is y is equal to 2 mod of 3x minus 1 I have written, and this is the curve, and negative side you know is switched to the positive side. Modulus graph, you are familiar with that one. And the second, the right side of the inequality is y is equal to x plus 1 mod, and you can see these are the 2 points of interception, 0.6 and 0.143, which is around 1 by 7. Our value 1 by 7 is exactly same, and 3 by 5 is also exactly same. and our solution will be in between these two, and the quadratic graph which quadratic equation which we got was over here. 35x squared minus 26x plus 3 is less than 0. So this will be, if we draw this one, this will be shading part, the portion which is our answer. This is our answer, and you can see this broken line because of inequality which is not containing equal to sign also. And this will be the solution from 0.143x value to 0.6x value. So this is the green portion which is our solution. Hopefully you understood this. Now this portion I have inserted in that answer also, I will explain there, but keep in mind these type of softwares are not available during examination, and these are nice practice for your these type of questions at home, and this will improve your skill level, and it will be very easy for you to tackle these type of questions in exam. Now I will switch back to the question. This one I have inserted this for your explanation. If I go through this, so this portion is our solution. In between this one, this is the solution, and you can see this is 0.6, and these are the two values, and we require the red value. This portion of inequality should be less than this one. So this is red graph, which is this, which we can mention over here, 2 mod of 3x minus 1 mod, and the other one is like x plus 1 mod. So we will be looking for the value which is lesser, so lesser portion is this one. So this will be our answer. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can switch to the question number 2. Question number 2 is easier, straightforward. Find the real roots of this given equation, giving your answer correct to 3 decimal places. Your working should show clearly that the equation has only one real root. This is a 5-mark question. So we'll take the equation given, 2e raised to the power x plus e raised to the power minus x over 2 plus e raised to the power x is equal to 3. We can write 3 over 1 and then cross multiply. Our equation will become 2e raised to the power x plus e raised to the power minus x is equal to 6, and plus 3e raised to the power x, and we can shift to this side. Basically this one will shift to the other side, so we'll get 3e raised to the power x minus 2e raised to the power x minus e raised to minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now this one, adding like terms, will get e raised to the power x minus e raised to minus x minus 6. Basically this should be um, this should be plus 6, because 6 we are not shifting to other side, so this will be plus 6 is equal to 0. Now this one can be written as 1 over e raised to x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now to get rid of this denominator e raised to x, we will multiply the whole equation by e raised to x, and we will get e raised to 2x and plus 6 e raised to x and minus 1 equal to 0. And this is the equation which we will solve. We can put y is equal to e raised to x, and this will be y squared plus 6y minus 1 equal to 0. So this will be quadratic equation in terms of y, and we can solve this quadratic equation. Coefficient of y square is 1, coefficient of y is 6, and constant value is minus 1, and this will be resulting to minus 3 plus, so y is equal to minus 3 plus under root 10, and the second value will be minus, so y is equal to minus 3 minus under root 10. So this negative value will be resulting, this will be resulting to negative value, or we can first replace this one. Y is equal to e raised to x is equal to minus 3 plus under root 10, and e raised to power x is equal to minus 3 minus under root 10. So this will be resulting to negative value. We will be rejecting this one and we will proceed with this side, so we can take log on both sides. So x will be equal to log of minus 3 plus under root 10, and this will be resulting to log of minus 3 minus 3 plus under root 10 is this one, and we can close the bracket, and this will be equal to minus 1.818 up to 3 decimal places, minus 1.818, and this is the answer which we were required to find. Now question number 3 says a part, given that this is equal to this, show that this is a 4-mark question. Two formulas will be applying: cos of a minus b and sine of a plus b. So we can write over here cos of a minus b will be equal to cos a cos b cos b, and plus sine a sine b. This will be the formula. The second formula will be sine of a plus b will be equal to sine a cos b and plus cos a sine of b, and this will be the formula which we will be these two formulas we will be applying, and our equation will become what? Cos of a cos of b. So we write cos of x cos of 30 degree and plus sine of x sine of 30 degree, and this is equal to 2 sine a plus b will be sine of x cos of 30 degree and plus cos of x sine of 30 degree, bracket close. Now we can check for the values, and cos of 30 degree is equal to, in degree mode, so this one, under root 3 by 2. So cos of 30 is under root 3 over 2, and cos of 30 over here is also under root 3 by 2. These are the two cos of 30. Now we can check for sine of 30. So sine of 30 will be sine of 30 degree is equal to 1 by 2. So sine of 30 is over here and over here. Now we can complete our equation, that is cos x into this one plus sine x into this one is equal to 2 into this will be sine x and this one plus cos x into this one. So this is the step which we have done, cancellations. So okay, before cancellation what we will do, we can rewrite the equation as under root 3 by 2 cos x and plus 1 by 2 sine x, and this is equal to 2 sine x. Basically we can rewrite it as 2 under root 3 by 2 sine x and plus 2 into 1 by 2 and this will be cos x. Now we can cancel this 2 and this 2, and further we can take we can shift basically sine x to this side, so our equation will become 1 by 2 sine x minus under root 3 sine x, and cos x, this one we can shift to the other side, so it will be cos x minus under root 3 by 2 cos x. Now we can take common sine x and cos x. If we take common, so this will be sine x inside will be 1 by 2 minus under root 3, and cos x we can take common from here and it will be 1 minus under root 3 over 2, and we can shift cos x to this side, so it will be tan x is equal to 1 minus under root 3 over 2, under 3 over 2 over 1 by 2 minus under root 3, and this can be simplified. This will be 2 minus under root 3 over, this will be 1 minus 2 under root 3, and this will be our final answer for this part. Hopefully you understood this. Now hence solve the equation. So now we have to solve this equation, and this equation is what? This equation is saying this is equal to this, which we have just basically solved, and they have given the range also, so we can rewrite. So this will be what? Tan x is equal to this is our equation. Tan x is equal to 2 minus under root 3 over 1 minus 2 under root 3. So x will be equal to what? X will be equal to tan inverse of 2 minus under root 3 over 1 minus 2 under root 3, and this one we can take shift tan of fraction, and this will be 2 minus root 3 over, this will be 1 minus 2 root 3, and this will be equal to 0 0.62 and 1. We can write 0 point minus 6.0 6.21 6.21, yes. So this will be x value, and now we can check for because our range is from 0 to 360, so we cannot take directly this this value, so we can go through this quadrant diagram, and this will be ACTS, and tan minus 6.3 we can draw like this. So this will be minus 6.21 degrees, and this side will be 180 minus 6.21. So we can write 180 minus 6.21 is equal to 173.8 we can write, so 173.8 degrees. And the second angle which we can check from this point to this one will also be less than 360, so this angle will be 360 minus 6 point, so 360 minus 6.21, this will be resulting to 353.8, so we can write here 353.8. this will be final answer within this range provided. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 4, we can move to question number 4, and this is, we have to prove this, and we can take left hand side. So left hand side is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta over 1 plus cos 2 theta, and the formulas which will be, we know cos 2 theta is equal to what? Cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1, and this is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square theta also. So these relations we should keep in mind while solving this one, and we can rewrite it as 1 minus cos 2 theta. So first we will replace this value, so it will be 1 minus 2 sine square theta, and denominator will become 1 plus 2 cos square theta minus 1, and if we this one put bracket, now we will open the bracket, so 1 minus 1 plus 2 cos 2 sine square theta over, this will be 1 plus 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now cancellation, this will be cancelled, this will be cancelled, and we will get what? 2 sine square theta over 2 cos square theta, and further we can cancel this 2 also, and we will get tan square theta, which is our right hand side. So left hand side is equal to the right hand side. We are done with this part also. Now hence find the exact value of this integral, and we know this part is what? This part is tan theta. So our equation, this is 4-mark question basically. So this will be integral limit is pi by 6 to pi by 3. Yes, pi by 3, and tan square theta d theta. And we know tan square theta is secant square theta minus 1. So our integral will change to secant square theta minus 1 d theta. Now we can take the integral of this will be what? Pi by 6. We can directly write the integral, and secant square theta will be tan theta, so we can write here tan theta minus integral of 1 will be theta, and pi by 6 to pi by 3. We can replace the upper limit first and then the lower limit. Upper limit will be resulting to tan of pi by 3, sorry, pi by 3, and minus pi by 3. We replace the upper limit, and now we will replace the lower limit. So tan of pi by 6 minus pi by 6, and tan of pi by 3 is what? Tan of pi over 3 is equal to this is in degree mode, so we'll shift to radian mode, and this will be equal to under root 3. So this is under root 3 minus pi by 3, and minus this will be pi by 6. We can change here 6, and this will be under root 3 by 3. So under root 3 over 3 minus pi by 6, and if we open the bracket, so this will be pi by 3 minus under root 3 by 3 and plus pi by 6. Adding like terms, this will be resulting to this one. Okay, so we can write square root of 3, and minus answer is equal to 2 under root 3 over 3, 2 under root 3 over 3, and minus pi over 3 and plus pi by 6. So plus pi over 6, and this will be equal to minus pi by 6. So minus pi over 6, and this will be the final answer for this part. Hopefully you understood this question. Question number 5, a part. Solve this quadratic equation is given where P and Q are real constants. So the values which we can take from this quadratic equation is a value will be what? A value will be 1, B value will be equal to minus 2p iota, and C value will be minus q. We can write C value is equal to minus q. So these are the values, and we will apply quadratic formula. So Z value will be equal to minus B, so minus this one, minus B plus minus B squared, so B is minus 2p iota squared, B squared minus 4AC, so A is 1 and C is minus Q AC over 2A, so over 2A is 1. Now we can right, next step we'll open the bracket, so it will be 2p iota plus minus this will be square of 2 will be 4, so 4p, and again because of iota square it will be minus, so minus 4p square, and minus minus plus 4q divided by 2. So we get this, and now we can take common from numerator. We can take 2 common, so inside will be p iota, and plus minus this will be 4 is gone out, so minus p square plus q, or we can write q minus p squared, and denominator will be 2, and we can cancel this 2, and our equation will shrink to z is equal to p iota plus minus q minus p squared. So the two plus and minus we can separate, so z1 will be equal to p iota plus this one q minus p square, and the second value will be what? Second value of z will be p iota minus under root q minus p squared. This will be the second value. So these are the two values which we were supposed to find. And in B part, in an Argand diagram with origin O, the roots of this equation are represented by distinct points A and B. Given that A and B lie on an imaginary axis and a relationship between P and Q. So basically we have to find the relation between P and Q, and this is 2-mark question. So first of all, if we consider A and B distinct points with origin O, so this will be our Argand diagram, and this will be the origin, and A and B, given that A, B lie on imaginary axis, so this is our real side and this is our imaginary side. So A and B are over here, A can be here and B over here, so A and B, so x coordinate will be 0 for both, and y coordinate can be, like for example, A for this one and B for this one, and A, B values we need to find. So we can write A as what? A as 0 plus A iota or iota A, and B can be written as 0 plus B iota. So this will be the now we can write A is equal to what? A will be equal to, we have done over here, P iota plus Q minus P square. So we will write this one P iota from the previous part, P iota plus this will be Q minus P squared, and what we can do, this is what? This is uh, Q minus P is negative. This is negative because P cannot be greater than Q. So this is negative, so this Q cannot be greater than P. So we'll write Q minus P square is less than 0, and this will be Q is less than P squared. So this will be the relation which we were supposed to find between P and Q. Now C part says, given instead the triangle OAB is quadrilateral, express P in terms of Q. So now we can draw the diagram. The diagram rough sketch we can draw over here. So this is like the drawing, and we can take basically with measurements I'm taking, so that roughly we will be drawing the proper drawing, and we can draw from here and this side also. So our point is what? Basically we can take the other side. Other side mean we can take this point, and similarly we can take this point, and we can draw triangle from the origin like this one. So this will be our triangle, and this is O, and this is point A. We can take this one as B and this one as A, and A value is what? A value is positive side, so we can take A is equal to what? This is Z1, which we can take as Q minus P squared and plus P iota, and similarly we can take the negative value, which is Z2, which is minus Q minus P squared and plus P iota. So P value, imaginary value, is same in both, and this is our P value up to this one. And if we draw a line over here, so this side is also P because it is same as OP, and from here this point we can take as the real part, which is this one, which we can take over here, Q minus P squared, and the imaginary part, if we draw from here, this one, so this position will be imaginary real part of this one. So real part will be minus Q minus P squared. So these are the real portions, and P value is for this one and for this one, both P values are imaginary values. Now equilateral triangle, so this angle is 60, all angles are 60 degree, and all sides are basically equal to each other. Now we can figure out if this angle is 60, so this angle will also be 60, and if this is 60, we can consider this triangle, and in this triangle we can consider tan 60 degree. So tan of 60 degree will be equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So this will be, no, not opposite over hypotenuse, opposite over adjacent. So it will be P over under root of Q minus P squared, and this will be what? P will be equal to tan 60 degree into Q minus P squared. So tan 60 degree is what? Tan of 60 is equal to degree mode, so shift mode to degree, and this will be equal to under root 3. So we can write P is equal to under root 3 Q minus P squared. And if we multiply this, and what we will get, we can take basically square on both sides, and before taking square, this will be under root. We missed under root over here. That's what I'm confused. So this one. So now we can take square on both sides. So square of 3 under root will be 3, and square of this one will be Q minus P squared. So under root is gone, and now we can multiply this. This will be 3Q minus 3 minus 3P squared, and we can shift P squared to the side, so it will be 4P squared is equal to 3Q, and Q will be equal to what? Q will be equal to 4 by 3P squared, and this is the Q in terms of P, this one Q in terms of P. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 6. Question 6 is the parametric equations of the curve are this one and this one, and show that the gradient of the curve is always positive. So gradient of the curve means what? We have to find dy by dx, and we have to show that this is always positive. So for that one, what we can do, we are having separate equations x and y. So we'll find dx by dt, we'll find dy by dt, and then we will apply chain rule to get dy by dx. So dx by dt will be what? Dx by dt is equal to derivative of log x will be 1 over x. So it will be 2 plus 3t, and derivative of 3t will be 3. We will write here, and this is equal to 3 over this will be 2 plus 3t, and this will be the dx by dt value. Now similarly dy by dt also we can find, and this will be u over v formula. So denominator, square of denominator 2 plus 3t squared, and on top it will be as it is over here, and derivative of the t, which will be 1, and minus t as it is, and derivative of the denominator, which is 3t, derivative will be 3. So this one. Now we can rewrite it as 2 plus 3t minus 3t and divided by 2 plus 3t whole square. Now we can cancel plus 3t minus 3t, and dy over dt will be equal to 2 over 2 plus 3t squared. Now we got both values dx by dt and dy by dt. Now we can write chain rule dy by dx will be equal to dy by dt into dt over dx, and this will be equal to dy by dt is this value. So we will write over here 2 over 2 plus 3t squared, and reciprocal of dx by dt we have to take because we need dt over dx. So dt over dx will be what? This will be 2, this will be 2 plus 3t over 3. Now this value will be cancelled with the square, and the remaining value will be what? Remaining value will be 2 over 3 of 2 plus 3t. Now we can check this portion, this one, 2 plus 3t, and in the given equation x is equal to log of 2 plus 3t, and this equation I will copy over here, log of 2x 2 plus 3t, this one. This is equal to x. In this equation you see this one cannot be negative. This is always positive because log of, we cannot take log of a negative number, so this is positive. If this portion is positive, positive mean always positive, then 2 by 3 of this value will also be positive. So we will write hence we will say 2 plus 3t is always positive, hence dy by dx will be always positive. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to B part. B part says find the equation of the tangent to the curve at the point where it intersects the y-axis. So 3 marks question. X we know is equal to, it's given log of 2 plus 3t, and y is also provided t over 2 plus 3t. These are the two parametric equations, and we found dy by dx also, and which is 2 over 2 plus 3t, and it is multiplied by 3 over here. Now if it is intersecting y-axis, it means what? Intersects y-axis. So this implies x will be equal to 0. So this equation will be equal to 0. So we'll write log of 2 plus 3t is equal to 0. And we can take e on both sides. So 2 plus 3t is equal to e raised to 1, which is equal to e raised to 0, which is 1. So we can write it as, no, this will be gone. So it will be 2 plus 3t on this side. Now 3t will be equal to what? 3t is equal to 1 minus 2, which is equal to minus 1. So t will be equal to minus 1 over 3. So t value is minus 1 over 3, which we can replace in y to get the y coordinate. Because x coordinate is 0, so y will be what? Y will be equal to t over 2 plus 3t. So minus 1 by 3 over 2 plus 3t. So 3 into minus 1 by 3 over here. Yes. So we can cancel this 3 will be cancelled with this one, and we will get minus 1 over 3 over 2 minus 1 will be 1, so answer will be minus 1 over 3. So y value will be, our point will be what? Point will be 0 and minus 1 over 3. This will be the point. Now derivative at this point, dy by dx at this value 0 and minus 1 by 3 will be what? Dy by dx we have over here, which we have written 2 over 3 into 2 plus 3t. So we can write 2 over 3 into 2 plus 3 into t value will be this one, and we will cancel this. So we'll get this is equal to 2 over, this one will be 2 minus 1 will be 1, so 2 by 3. So gradient will be 2 by 3. This will be the m value. Now m value is equal to 2 by 3, and point is this one. So we can write equation of the tangent. Equation of tangent will be equal to what? This will be y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, and this will be equal to y minus y1 mean y minus this value, which is minus 1 by 3. So we can write minus 1 by 3 is equal to 2 by 3 as gradient, and x minus x1 is 0. So our equation will become y is equal to 2 by 3x, and this will be minus 1 by 3, and we can multiply everything by 3. So we'll get 3y is equal to 2x minus 1, and this will be the final equation which we were supposed to find. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 7. Question 7 diagram is provided. Diagram shows this curve y is equal to this one, and its maximum point m. This is maximum point where x is equal to a. Show that a satisfies the equation, this one, 4 mark question, and why this given equation we will utilize. This is the given equation, and we will find derivative, and derivative for the maximum point we will take derivative and put equal to 0 for the maximum point. Equation is this one. We will find the derivative, and the gradient at this point will be 0. So first we will find the derivative. So y is equal to tan inverse of x over x under root, and now we can find the derivative. So dy over dx will be equal to u over v formula. So square of the denominator, it will be x under root squared and x under root as it is, and this is derivative of tan inverse x will be 1 over 1 plus x squared, so we can write 1 over 1 plus x squared, and then minus tan inverse of x as it is, and derivative of the denominator, which will be 1 by 2 into x raised to minus 1 by 2, and this will be the derivative. Now after writing this derivative, we can put equal to 0. So dy by dx will be equal to 0 for maximum point. For the maximum point m, so we will write 0 is equal to under root of this one. We can replace a value also because x is equal to a. So we can write a under root and 1 over 1 plus a squared and minus tan inverse of a, and 1 by 2 we can write over here, and this will be a raised to the power minus 1 by 2, and over this will be a under root squared, or you can just write a, and this a will be 0 when it will go to the other side, and the remaining equation will be what? The remaining equation will be, I'll write this a properly, and a under root over 1 plus a squared, and this is equal to 1 over 2, and this one we can write a under root, and this is tan inverse of a. Now we can further we can cancel, basically not cancel, we can shift 1 over 2 under root to other side, so tan inverse of a will be equal to 2 under root a squared over, this will be 1 plus a squared, this one we can write 2a, not 2a over 1 plus a squared, 1 plus a squared, and from here we can write a is equal to tan inverse, will shift to other side, so tan of 2a over 1 plus a squared, and this will be the final answer which we have to show over here, which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to this question B part. Basically B part says verify the calculation by that a lies between 1.3 and 1.5, so we will find f of a, which is a minus tan of 2a over 1 plus a squared, and this will be what we will find f of 1.3, and this will be 1.3 minus tan of 2 into 1.3 over 1 plus 1.3 squared, and this will be equal to, we can write 1.3 minus tan of fraction, and this will be 2.6, so 2.6 over this will be 1 plus 1.3 squared, and this will be equal to the 1 point, basically we have to take in the radian mode, so this will be 4 and this will be equal to minus 0.148, so minus 0.148, and this value will be for 1.3. Now similarly we can find for 1.5 also, so 1.5 is equal to 1.5 minus tan of 2 into 1.5 over 1 plus 1.5 squared, and this will be equal to, we'll change 1.3 with 1.5, So this will be 1.5, and this value we can write as 2 into 1.5, and this will be equal to minus 0. No, 1.3. This one we have not changed, so it should be, this one also should be 1.5, and this will be 0.178. 0.178. You can see these two values are switching sign, so are changing sign. So change of sign, we can write sign change, and so A lies in between 1.3 and 1.5. This is done. Now we can move to the C part. C part says use an iterative formula based on the equation in part A to determine a correct to two decimal places. Give the result of each iteration to 4 decimal places. So the equation which we got in part A was basically 10 A is equal to 10 of 2A over 1 plus A squared. This was the equation which we'll be using, and A1 we have to start with 1.3, and we will check for this one. We can write 10 of this 2, and we can take x instead of a. This is 1 plus x squared, and bracket will be closed, and we can calculate this for 1.3, and this will be equal to 1.4484. so A2 will be equal to 1.4484. A3 we can check calculate for answer, and this will give us 1.3552, 1.3552, and A5, so A4 will be calculate for answer, and this will be equal to 1.4148, 1.4148, and next value will be calculate for answer, and this will give us 1.3769, 1.3769. Further we can take 6 value. A6 will give us calculate for answer, and this is 1.4011, 1.401115. So we will write 1 2 up to 2 decimal places, and this will be A7. They are saying 4 decimal places. Yeah, 4 decimal places we are taking, and answer will be calculating for 2 decimal places. Okay, so A7 we can check calculate, sorry. So this will be calculate for x for answer is equal to 1.3853. So 1.3853, and A8 will be calculate for answer is equal to 1.3956, 1.3956, and A9 will be calculate for answer is equal to 1.3893, 1.3893, 3893. This will be A9, and further we can take A10. A10 will be equal to what, calculate for answer is equal to 1.3933, 1.3933, and A11 will be calculate for answer is equal to 1.3907. 1.3907, yes. So A12 is equal to calculate for answer, and this will give us 1.3923. 1.3924 we can write 24, and now we can see these are 1.39 repeating values, so at least we got 3 repeating values up to 2 decimal places. So root will be what? The root will be 1.39 up to 2 decimal places. This is our final answer. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 8. Question 8 says, with respect to origin, the points A and B have position vectors given by OA is this, and OB is also column vector provided. The line L has equation or is equal to this one. Find the acute angle between the directions of AB and L. So acute angle between AB and L, so we can draw diagram roughly, like for example straightforward. If we draw a rough vector diagram like this one, so O and A and B, so OA, AO will be, so we need AB basically. So AB we can rewrite as AB is equal to, we can take this root AO and plus OB. So we can write AO plus OB, these will be the vectors, and we have AO which is provided over here, so we can write OA is provided, so negative of that one will be -1, -2 and -1. This will be AO, and OB is given, which is 3, 1 and -2, and now we can add this one, and our AB vector will be -1 plus 3, -2 plus 1 and -1 -2, and this will be equal to 2, -1 and -3. So this will be the column. Now direction of P is what? Direction of P we can write direction of P will be, this will be the direction of P, this one. So 1, -2 and 1, 1, -2 and 1, this will be the direction, and we can multiply basically this vector which we found AB, we will multiply it with the direction, and we will get 2, 1 and 3, -3. Basically magnitudes we will be writing, so -2 and 1, and this will be equal to what? 2 squared magnitude of this one multiply by magnitude. Like for example we have formula like A dot B is equal to AB, A magnitude, B magnitude, and cos of theta. So this will be the formula which we'll be using, and magnitude of this one we will write first, so it will be 2 squared and plus -1 squared and plus -3 squared, and the second magnitude will be what? This will be 1 squared and plus -2 squared and plus 1 squared, 1 squared, and cos of theta. Now we can find cos of theta, so this value will be what? We can write it as 2 plus this one we can write 2 plus 1 plus 6. So 2 will be 4 basically. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 9. 5 plus 9 will be 14. So 14 under root this one, and this will be 1 plus 4 plus 1, so 6 under root and cos of theta. And this side we can multiply these two, so 2 with 2 will be 2 plus this one will be minus 2 will be 2, and then basically we are multiplying uh, this with this one, this with this one, basically this one. So we will be getting this dot product. Basically we are taking dot product is I dot I, j dot j, k dot k, which is 1. Rest of the values will be 0. So this will be minus 3. Hopefully you are understanding this. Like if you want explanation, I 2i minus 1j and minus 3k, we can write this one, and the other one, this one we can write like I minus 2j and plus k, and now we can multiply this with this will be 2, this one, then this with this, it will be 2 again, then last one, this with this will be minus 3, and the rest of the values like I dot j will be 0, I dot k will be 0, similarly j dot k will be 0, j dot I will be. So hopefully you understood this explanation also. I'm erasing, I'm not writing that. Now we can rewrite this as 4 minus 1 will be 4 minus 3 will be 1, and this is equal to 1 over under root 14 under root 6 cos of theta, and theta will be equal to what? Theta will be equal to cos inverse of 1 over 14 under root 6, and this will be what? Shift cos of 1 over square root of 14 into square root of 6 and bracket close, and this is equal to this is in radian, we can shift into degree mode, and this will be equal to 83.7. so 83.7 degrees. This will, you can provide answer in radians as well, not an issue. Now B part says find the position vector of the point P on L such that AP is equal to BP. This is 5-mark question. We can write OP. OP will be what? OP we can write from here. So OP will be origin, and 2 3 1 this one, and then we can multiply this with lambda, and we can write that one, so that will be vector will be what? We can write 2 plus, this will be adding basically 2 plus, we can take s, and this will be 3 minus s, and the third value will be 1 plus s, and we can put brackets over here. Now we can find AP. AP will be equal to what? A is minus 1, minus 2, and minus 1, and P we can write from here, so plus this will be 2 plus S, and 3 minus S, and 1 plus S, and we can add these two, so it will be minus 1 plus 2 will be 1, so 1 plus S and 1 minus S, and the second value will be this should be S 3 minus 2S, basically 3 minus 2S, so 3 minus 2S over here and 2 over here, so it will be 1 minus 2S, and this will be 1 minus 1 and 1 will be 0, so last one will be only s. And so we can write BP also. BP vector will be equal to minus 3 minus 1 2, and plus this will be 2s 2 plus s 3 minus 2s and 1 plus s, and we can add these two, we'll get minus 1 plus s and minus 1 plus 3 will be 2, so 2 minus 2s, and third value will be 3 plus s. And now we can check for AP. AP vector is equal to BP vector, and our values will take the magnitudes of these two and compare, and this will be 1 plus s squared and plus 1 minus 2s squared and plus s squared, and this will be under root, and this is equal to minus 1 plus s squared and plus 2 minus 2s squared, and last value will be 3 plus s squared and root. So root will be cancelled from both sides. This root will cancel with this one, and we can open the square, so it will be 1 plus 1 a square plus b square, so s square, and plus 2ab, so 2s, and we can write it as properly. So plus this next will be a squared plus b squared, so plus 4s squared and minus 2ab, so minus 4s and plus s squared, and this side we can open the bracket, so it will be 1 squared, so minus 1 squared will be 1, so plus s squared and minus 2s, and plus this will be 4 plus 4s squared and minus 2 into 2 4 4 into 2 8, so 8s squared, not 8s squared, 8s only, and plus this will be 9 plus s squared and plus 6s. Now we can simplify, so this will be s squared and s squared, so this will be resulting to 6s squared, and s value will be minus 4 and plus 2, so it will be minus 2s, and 1 plus 1 will be 2, and this will be equal to, this is s squared and s squared, so 4 plus 1 plus 1 will be 6, 6s squared, and s values are these three, so 8 minus 8 minus 2 will be 10, and 10 plus 6, so minus 4s, and the constant values are 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 9 will be 14, so plus 14, and 6s squared we can cancel, and we can rewrite it as 4s. We can shift to the other side, so it will be 4s minus 2s is equal to 14 minus 2, which is equal to 12. So this will be 2s is equal to 12. This implies s is equal to 6. So s is equal to 6. This value we can replace in our OP value, this one, and OP will be equal to what? OP will be, vector will be equal to 2 plus 6 and 3 minus 2s, so it will be 3 minus 2 into 6, and the third value will be 1 plus s, which is 1 plus 6, and this will be equal to 8, and 3 minus 12 will be minus 9, and 6 plus 1 will be 7. This can be answer, or we can write in IJK format, so 8i minus 9j plus 7k. This will be the final answer which we are done with. Now question number 9. Question 9 says the equation of the curve is this one. The curve has one stationary point. Find the exact coordinates of the stationary point. This is a 5-mark question, and equation y is equal to x raised to minus 2 by 3 log x we will use, and for the stationary points we are taking derivatives, so we'll take dy over dx. This will be u and v format, so we will be taking derivative of the first, so minus 2 by 3 par, and this will be minus 5 by 3 and log x as it is, and this will be what now plus x raised to minus 2 by 3 as it is, and derivative of log x will be 1 over x, and we know for the stationary point dy over dx we will put equal to 0, and this will be 0 is equal to minus 2 over 3 x raised to minus 5 by 3 log x, and this one we can simplify as x raised to minus 5 by 3. Further we can shift basically x raised to the power, otherwise what we can do, we can take common x raised to power minus 5 over 3 is common in both, so we can take x raised to minus 5 over 3, and inside will be minus 2 over 3 log x plus 1. This one will be the remaining portion. Now we can write this x raised to minus 5 by 3 is equal to 0, or the other thing minus 2 over 3 log x plus 1 equal to 0. So this implies what? We can write it as x raised to 5 by 3 is equal to 0, and this cannot be the case, so we'll reject this one and we'll accept the other one, and we can write like log x will be equal to 1 over 1 into, we'll shift properly, like for example 2 by 3 log x is equal to 1, so log x is equal to 3 by 2, so this will be x will be equal to e raised to the power 3 by 2. Now this one y is equal to, we have this equation y is equal to x raised to the power 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3 log x, so y is equal to e raised to x raised to the power 3 by 2, so minus this will be 3 by 2 raised to the power minus 3 by 2, and log e raised to the power 3 by 2. Further we can cancel, we can basically we can rewrite this as what? So this is 3 by 2, basically we have this one as 3 by 2, but this is minus 2 by 3 power over here, and we have written 2 by 3 3 by 2, so we'll switch to 2 by 3, and we will cancel this and we'll get e raised to a minus 1 into this will be 3 by 2 log, and e will cancel, and this one we will get 3 over 2e, this will be y value, and x value we found over here, this will be our x value, and point will be e raised to 3 by 2 and 3 by 2e, and this will be y value, and this is the final answer which we found for this one. Hopefully you understood this. Now for this one, show integral of this y dx is equal to this, we can apply basically the formula integral of u dv is equal into uv is equal to, basically is equal to uv minus integral v du. This formula we will be applying, and we can write it as integral of 1 to 8 x raised to power 2 by minus 2 by 3 log x. This is our y value, and dx will be integrating this one, so we can take this one as u. So our u will be equal to log x, and integral dv will be what? Integral dv is equal to integral x raised to minus 2 over 3 dx. This will be integral dv value. So we can take derivative of this. Du over dx will be equal to derivative of log x will be 1 over x, and v, when we integrate this, it will get x over 3 over 1 by 3, which is power, and this one we can write as 3x raised to power 1 by this should be 1 by 3. So this one, and what next? We can replace in this one, and integral will be what? Integral will be uv. So u is log x and v is this one which we found, so it will be, we can put in brackets 3x raised to 1 by 3, and this will be 1 to 8, limit is 1 to 8, and we can write as minus integral 1 to 8 v du. So it will be 3x raised by 1 by 3 and 1 over x, this one dx. We have used this one and this one, so these two values, and now we can replace upper limit, and this will be what? Log of 8 and 3, 8 raised versus, so it will be 6, and minus log of 8 will be log of 1 will be 0, so this term will be 0, and next will be minus 3 we can write outside, and inside will be what? Inside we can write integral of x raised to the power, this one we can write 1 by 3 minus 1. So, or we can do one thing, we can write directly integral like this one, 1 by 3 over 1 by 3, and this will be 1 to 8, and this will be 6 log of 8 minus this will be, so here we missed basically x, so what I will do, I will change this step. So I will write here first integral from 1 to 8, this will be x raised to 1 by 3 minus 1, we can shift this to as numerator, so this will be minus 1 by 3 minus 1 over 3, and minus 1 will be minus 2 by 3 and dx, and now we can integrate this, and this will be x raised by minus 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3 plus 1 will be 1 by 3 over 1 by 3, and this will be 1 to 8, and now we can simplify this 6 log of 8 minus this will be this 3 will be cancelled, so 8, if we replace 8, so it will be 8 raised to the power 1 by 3, so 3 into 8 raised to the power 1 by 3 over 1 by 3, so we can write like this one in brackets, and if we replace the lower limit, it will be 1 raised, so it will be 3, and final, if we simplify this, 8 raised to the power 1 over 3 and multiply by 3 and minus 1 or minus 3 also, and this is resulting to 3, so this is simplifying to 3, so we can write 6 log 8 minus 9, and further we can rewrite 8 as 2 raised to the power 3, so we can write 6 log of 2 raised to the power 3 minus 9, and this can be written as 3 we can write first, so 6 into 3 will be 18 log of 2 minus 9, and this is the final answer for this question, which we are done. Now question number 11, the variables x and t satisfies the differential equation and x is equal to 1, t is equal to 0. Use partial fractions, solve the differential equation obtaining an expression for t in terms of x. So first of all we will write on this equation, which is dx over dt is equal to x squared into 1 plus 2x, and we can basically we can first we'll be doing partial fractions, and that will be what we can take it as 1 over x squared plus x squared into 1 plus 2x, and because this is square, so we can separately write a over x plus b over x squared, and the third term will be c over 1 plus 2x. And now we can write, next step will be what, a multiplied by these two terms, so it will be what, a will be what, a into x into 1 plus 2x, and b into 1 plus 2x, and c will be multiplied by x squared only. So this will be our and now put x is equal to 0. When we put x is equal to 0, this term a will be 0 and c will be 0, so we'll get value of b, and this will be 1 is equal to 0 plus b plus 0. This implies b is equal to 0, so we got not b is equal to 1. Now we can replace, we will put x is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2. Basically first we can make this one as 0, so that this will also be 0, so c value we will get, and this will be minus 1 by 2, so our equation will reduce to 0 and plus 0 and plus c into minus 1 by 2 squared. So 1 is equal to c, and this will be 1 by 4, and so we can shift, so c will be equal to 4. C value is equal to 4. Now we will put x is equal to 1. Put x is equal to 1, and this will be what? 1 is equal to 1 plus 2x, so 3. So 3a and plus 3b plus c we will get from when we replace in this equation, we'll get this. And ab values, basically we can replace b and c values. C is what? C is 4 and b is equal to 1, so this will be 3a is equal to 1, so 3a is equal to 1 minus this will be 7, so 3a is equal to minus 6, so a is equal to minus 2. This will be a value. So we found ABC values. Now we can write down the term for integration, so we can use this space for integral. So our integral will be what? Our integral will be 1 over x square 1 plus 1 plus 2 x 1 plus 2x, not this will not be plus over here, so like this one. 2x, and dx will be equal to integral dt. So we have shifted this to other side, and so this will be dx and dt. Okay, so we will be integrating, and we will get what? Integral of instead of this equation, we'll write a partial fraction equation which we found. A is equal to -2, so our equation will be -2 over x plus 1 over x squared and plus 4 over 1 plus 2x, and dx is equal to dt. So we can move this a little from here. We can move this one over here, and this will be equal to t, integral of this. Now we can rewrite, we can move this as well. So this will be -2 log x, -2 log x, integral of this one, and next will be 1 over x. So we can write x as -1 over -1, and integral of this will be 4 log of 1 plus 2x over 2, and this is equal to t plus c. And next step we can write, before writing the next step, we will shrink this as well. So this will be this one, and this will be moved over here. And now we can write down the next step. This will be -2 log of x minus, this will be 1 by x, and 2 can be cancelled with this, so 2 log of +2 plus 2 log of 1 plus 2x, and this is equal to t plus c. And further we know that when x is equal to 1, t is equal to 0. This is the given in the question. When x is equal to 1, t is equal to 0. If we replace this, so minus this will be x is equal to 1, so log 1 will be 0, and so -1 plus 2 log of 3 is equal to, this will be c value. So c, this value of c we can add over here, and our final equation will be -2 log x minus 1 by x plus 2 log into 1 plus 2x, and plus 1 minus 2 log of 3. This is what we have. This should be basically we have shifted this, so this will be equal to t. What we can do, we can write this one, and equal to t minus 1, we will replace this value, then we will shift, so plus 2 log of 3, this is c value which we have replaced. Now we can shift this portion to the other side, so our t will be equal to -2 log x minus 1 over x, and plus 2 log of 1 plus 2x, and this will be plus 1 minus 2 log of 3. And further we can take 2 common from this one and this one and this one, so from 3 terms we can take 2 common, so inside will be log of I'm writing this term first, so 1 plus 2x, and further we can write minus log x, which is this term, and next will be minus this one log 3, so 2 is gone out, so log 3. Now remaining is what? Remaining is -1 over x and plus 1. Now we can rewrite it as the final answer. We can write over here t will be equal to 2, and log of a minus log of b will be equal to log of a over b. So log of 1 plus 2x over log of x, and this will be minus log of 3 will be what? Minus log of 3. So log of 3 is equal to 1.0 something. So otherwise what we can do, we can combine this log also with this one, and we can shift 3 over here. So log a minus b, log a minus log b minus log c. So this will be resulting to 2 log of 1 plus 2x over 3 log x, and minus 1 over x plus 1, and this will be final answer. So what I will do, because this is overlapping with this one, so I will shrink this one so that it should be readable for you to check this one. No, this is the final answer, and it is not mixing with this paper number. So we are done with this question. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and press bell icon so that you will be getting notification for incoming videos. Also, you will have to recommend this channel to your friends and classmates, and also introduce this channel to your respective teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.